Good morning, Tuesday morning, heading now to Sarona to start the day with a guy named Asher Hod, who works at Cellcom, one of Israel's largest telcos. We're meeting about his new venture, pumped to catch up with the guy. Then meeting Liat Mordechay, who's the founder of 24Me, a startup I've been following for many years, and she's an old friend and truly an inspirational entrepreneur. Just an amazing person. Really excited to catch up with her. Then lunch at the whiskey bar. No whiskey, but it's called the Whiskey Bar and Museum in Tel Aviv with Kevin from Reimagine Ventures. You've met him before. This is a meeting many months in the planning. A couple other meetings, and then tonight, dinner with Barry Schwartz, the famous Barry Schwartz, Mr. SEO. Meeting him in Jerusalem, I believe, with his wife. They're here on vacation and just catching up with the guys. So it's going to be a super fantastic day with incredibly brilliant people. Here we go. Made it to Tel Aviv and I circled looking for parking for longer than I care to admit, but I found a good parking spot close to Sarona, so that's good, and I have 15 minutes to spare. But holy cow, parking in 2020 should not be this difficult. That's all I'm saying. Someone fix this. It's a beautiful day though, as long as it doesn't rain, because it's borderline gonna rain. But I'm super pumped about this day. It's gonna be a long one. Been up since 2 a.m. working, but it's gonna be an exciting day. Okay, before she changes her mind, I'm having breakfast here with Demi, also known as Liat Mordechay. By the way, it's weird for me. Liat Mordechay
Hertanu.
It's Hertanu.
Hertanu בעברית.
Okay.
Hertanu.
Okay, I don't know. I'm still gonna call you Liat Mordechay. You'd have to get over
It's
it.
because of Gilad.
Okay, how long do we know each other?
6 years.
Something like that. Did you see the Demi Moore? Is it just me? By the way, I had who did I meet with yesterday? Oh, I met with Angie. Know Angie?
Mm-hmm.
The head of marketing at WeWork.
Yeah,
she looks like Desperate Housewives. Come on, Eva Longoria.
Yeah.
And today I'm meeting with Demi Moore. It's crazy. Okay, good stuff. Fine. Let's just jump right in.
The local ones, the local celebrities.
Let's just jump right in. All right, listen. So 6, 7 years, something like that. I'm a big fan. You know that. You know
I'm a big fan.
Okay, we can both be fans. Who is Liat? What do you do? What's your story? Hit me with your elevator pitch.
So I'm the co-founder and a marketing manager at 24Me.
Yep.
And we're developing a smart personal assistant that helps people better manage their life, their schedule, everything that they need to do on a daily life.
Okay, first of all, you're awesome at that. You're a machine. We should all learn from how you pitch. How long did that take you? 10 seconds to explain. Now, what did Da Vinci say? Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. You just explained it in the most simplest, clearest, concise manner, and that's great.
And it will be here on a daily basis, you know?
But it gets a lot more complicated than that for a whole bunch of reasons, because in many ways you're breaking all the rules. What do I mean by that? Number one, you're a consumer startup in Israel.
Yeah.
That's like a unicorn in of itself. Mm-hmm. Like how many successful, we're talking probably 15 in Israel?
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
6,000 startups, maybe 15 consumer ones.
Yeah.
That's first of all. Second of all, with the traction, which we'll talk about in a second, with the paying users and the many users you have, you must have raised $50 million? No. You raised minimal capital from basically friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it happens
and our
to be
leading investor.
Right, your leading investor is friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we talk about who that is, or you don't talk about it? He doesn't. Okay, so one of my favorite investors, an amazing dude. All right, doesn't matter, but the capital you raised.
Yeah, we know. It's Gigi.
Oh, we're allowed to talk about it?
One of the best.
Yeah, Gigi Levy. He's been on the vlog. I don't know. I could talk about Gigi, but no matter what I say, it won't do it justice. Like, his brain operates like a Lamborghini Aventador.
And his heart is bigger than everything else.
By the way, like, his brain, with all due respect, how smart he is. Like, how fast does Gigi answer emails? Right? In a second. So I once asked him.
Seconds?
Yeah. So I said, Gigi, why do you do that? Like, you're a busy guy. You're at the cream of the pinnacle of the world of technology. You're a VC in Silicon Valley. There's no one better than Gigi. Like, why do you bother answering emails? Like, anybody emails Gigi? So what did he say to me? Because when I was an entrepreneur and I used to email VCs and they wouldn't respond, I said, no matter what happens to me in my career, I will always respond to entrepreneurs. That's Gigi in a nutshell. That is Gigi. But okay, we're not here to talk about Gigi because everyone knows how much I love Gigi. We're here to talk about Liat. 24Me. It is the mother of all productivity tools. And I'm not saying that because who am I? I'm nobody. Apple and Google are saying that. How many times have you been featured on the App Store?
Many times.
Apple loves you guys. I mean, loves you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the second rule you're building, because again, consumer, minimal funding. Third thing is husband and wife co-founders, which I love. That's awesome. Is that challenging?
No.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't say because your husband's watching.
It's a treat because we love to work together.
That's beautiful. All right, listen, bottom line is like this. You guys, the fourth thing that I think, to me, is pretty extraordinary is that you have many, I don't know if you want to talk about numbers, but many paying subscribers who pay for your product, which is, I mean, open your phone, whoever you are right now, open your phone and look how many apps you have on your phone that you pay for. 1, 2, 3. People don't pay for things.
Yeah.
People pay for 24andMe.
Yeah,
Why?
we have lots of subscribers to 24andMe.
That guy's wearing a Move It t-shirt. One of the top. We're talking about consumer companies in Israel. There you go, Move It.
One of the 15.
Yeah, one of the 15. Awesome. By the way, this is Tel Aviv, peak Tel Aviv. All right. Why do people love 24andMe?
I think that it organizes everything in one place. You have your calendars, you have your tasks, you have your reminders, you have your notes, you have everything in one place, and it always reminds you about things that you need to do ahead of time. So people love that everything is just combined in one simple app. It's very simple, it's very easy to use.
You're missing one word.
Yeah.
You're missing one word.
What it is? What is
beautiful.
It? Yeah, it is beautiful, and it was one of the first apps to combine something like that all together. So I think that people really love it because what it offers.
Right. And I will say another rule that you're breaking is, and this, honestly, out of all the things that I admire about you guys, this is what I admire most. You guys, I mean, you built a successful company. You know, at some point I would have expected you to like spend, you know, all the money on like PR. You did it all yourself.
Yes.
Like I know because we were over the years like you were just like hustling. I said this morning when in the morning I said I'm going to meet Liat. I'm like she's been hustling. How long is this? When did you found 24andMe? When was it founded?
It was at the beginning of 2013.
So now 2019. You've been hustling for 6 years.
6 years.
It's unbelievable. And
I must say that I've learned that from people in the industry, like people like you.
Oh, stop it.
Iris Shure, for instance. She's one of the top,
amazing,
the smartest person ever.
100%.
And I remember one of the first meetings that I had was meeting with Iris, and she gave me one of the first tricks of how to do the PR by yourself.
She's a machine. What's the trick? Now tell me, I want to know.
You know, how to follow articles about the competition, how to approach journalists.
Love it.
Some things you learned me and you told me how to do, but you know, you can do things on your own. You need to have lots of energy, be very patient, and you know, structured.
I love it.
Exactly.
I will say though, in Iris Shure's praise, you know what I love about her? First of all, she's brilliant and she's a hard worker, but I love how she's data driven.
Yeah.
Everything's numbers.
Yeah.
There's no like I feel something.
Exactly.
Measure it. I love that. All right, so talk to me about like how big is 20? What numbers can you tell me? Can you tell me any numbers? How many users? Like, give me something. I don't know. I know how successful. People are watching. They want to know how big it is. Something.
We have a few million users worldwide. Most of them are from US.
Organic.
Russia. Yeah, organic.
Unbelievable.
I mean, we do some, you know, search ads, stuff like that. But
search
most
ads
of them,
in the App Store.
In the App Store.
Beautiful.
But most of it is organic. I think that what's most important for companies who are not raising money at the moment is their profitability. Now, how do you do that? How do you leverage the number of subscribers that you have? And this is the focus of what we're doing now. How do you provide one of the best products that users will find interesting and will pay for and will continue to pay for? Not after 1 month and 2 months, but continue to pay for several months or years.
Really interesting to me. I literally never thought about this till this very second. Hear me out here for 1 second. Tell me what you think of this, all right? If I have a consumer app, it's scary for me to start charging people for my app because everyone's happy to download a free app.
Right.
But to pay for it, I might feel like, you know, no one's paying. Oh man, I have to shut down my company. But wait a second. If I start charging for my app and people pay, great, I built my business. And if people don't pay, that also tells me something. That means that I'm not really solving a need that people have. And maybe I then need to go back to the drawing board and figure out to not pivot, but like, let's call it iterate, optimize my product. You really have not much to lose by creating a subscription layer.
Yes, but what you need to offer is the basic layer, the free one, should be so good that people could live with it without paying, okay? And then you add an extra layer that adds something that not everyone, but a group of people really needs that, and that will feel that they need to pay for that because they really have to have it.
So the free layer is the marijuana.
Yeah.
And the paid layer is crack cocaine.
Exactly.
You like that?
Exactly.
If there are kids watching, let's call it something else. No, but I'm like,
forward.
you got to hook them in, because you guys built a phenomenal product. You hook them in, and then you offer them something else that they can't. In a way,
Something else that they really need.
in a way, if you think about it, that philosophy kind of reflects my whole business philosophy, which is become indispensable. Show people what you can do for them, and then they'll need you.
Exactly.
It's like basically I built my whole business.
Exactly.
All right, listen, this is the bottom line, all right? You know this. I don't even have to say it. But if there's, I mean, you tell me if I'm allowed to say this. If I'm not allowed to say this, we'll edit. Can we say there's something big coming? Or are we not allowed to talk about that? Just
Not yet.
Can we say there's something big coming? Just that.
Something big is
That's all.
coming.
We're not saying what. Just that something. Is that okay to say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Joseph, you could leave that in. Like something big is coming. Can't talk about it now. But listen, Liat, anything I can do to help. I mean, you know that. You know that, right?
I know that you're here for me all the time.
Like
So,
anything, anything. I don't know. I don't know what your needs are because you never want to ask me for things. But if I can help with anything, like honestly, whatever it may be, I don't even know. You're like better. I mean, I learn from you all the time. I don't know. You're gonna tell me. Take me up in my office.
I'll tell you.
Also, I don't
Currently, I'm good.
I know, but I also don't think I ever met Gilad.
Really?
I don't think I ever met. I mean, we probably met in passing. We never actually sat.
I'm the
Not okay.
the CMO. So I'm the one who is meeting people. He's the one who really works and do something.
Yeah, friends and family, though. All right, we need to do that. But more importantly, much more importantly, we need to meet not in 5 years from now. And next time, you know where we're meeting next time?
It's not gonna happen in 5 years.
Yeah, you know where we're meeting next time?
Where?
At Memphis Burger in Petah Tikva.
Yalla.
Dude, even though your perfect husband is vegan.
Vegan.
So we'll forgive him for that. No one's perfect. But no, we're gonna listen. I'll come out there. I actually, why does Petah Tikva have a special place in my heart? Because that's where I started my tech career. My first job was in interactive. Remember that Ziva? You know Ziva?
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
Ziva. He's like.
You were sitting at the Gems.
I was close to Gems. I used to meet all my startups at Gems. All right, listen, Liat. Bottom line is like this. You're
I
gonna.
think we also met there.
Did we?
Yeah.
First time?
Yeah.
Makes sense. I met like 1,000 startups back then.
Yeah.
Listen, you're gonna let me know. You're gonna let me know how I can help with
will.
anything. Both the old project, quote unquote, and the new project. You guys are growing. It's amazing. And truthfully, I love.
Now me, okay?
Wait.
I love you, Hillel,
Okay,
so
wait,
much.
stop it.
I think you're doing so many great things.
This is about you, not about me.
Great things in the industry,
Now, look, I'm
helping so
blushing.
many people.
Stop it.
So this is my opportunity to say thank you on behalf of so many people.
All right, you're embarrassing me. Look, I'm blushing.
Heart.
I'm blushing. Stop it. Listen.
מגיע לך.
Toda. Listen, I just want to say one thing. Listen, I love the fact, honestly, that you did it all yourself. You didn't raise, as much capital as you could have, and you're making money, which is like who makes money today? Do you watch Silicon Valley, the show?
Yes.
So one of my favorite scenes in Silicon Valley was, the investor sitting on the couch, he's like on the phone, and they're talking, and they're on the wipe, and they're like, yeah, in our revenue model. He goes, whoa. What do you mean revenue model? He's like, we want to make money. Like, your valuation is pre-revenue. It could be anything you want it to be. Once you start making money, then your valuation is based on your revenue. Don't make money. It's a joke, but that's the tech world today. Who makes money today, right? So you guys are actually making money, which is incredible. By the way, truth be told, I should probably be ashamed to say this, but I didn't even realize that I knew you. I knew there was a subscription layer, but I didn't realize it was so big.
It is.
Incredible. I love it. We're gonna have another meeting soon at Memphis Burger in Petah Tikva. There's Bibi just drove by.
Yeah.
Seriously, there's all Bibi's cars.
Woo.
Yeah. See all the limos?
Yeah.
Fantastic to catch up. I love it. Great energy.
Great
Best energy.
As
and
always.
Also, whatever you did to not get a day older since 5 years ago, let me know what that is so I can do it too. Like what? Look at this. Crazy.
I think it's the Persian genes,
Oh yeah? Are you Persian? I didn't know that.
Both sides.
I did not know that. Yeah. Mordechay. Yeah, I guess it makes Mordechay. Of course.
Mordechay.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the Nike store. But listen, you're gonna let me know what I can do to help.
I enjoyed meeting with you today.
The best. Are you kidding me? The best.
So much.
Thank you so much, Liat.
Thank you.
Before I go to my next meeting with Kevin from Reimagine Ventures, heading to the Nike store in the TLV, the Tel Aviv Mall here, TLV Fashion Mall, to try to use the 40% discount that Nike gave me. I'm told there's a Nike store here. Never been here. We'll see.